This is GCTV.
Good afternoon, GC.
Freshman year, I knew I had to take an art path or an art class to graduate, and so I was recommended to take media arts just to get it out of the way. And then after taking it freshman year, I really liked it, and I thought this wasn't just something to just get out of the way.
You can really be creative, and you can just come up with things. Like for an ag class, it's kind of set in stone, this is what it is, but for art class, we do something different every single day.
I always thought to myself, like, what's behind the scenes of you know, what we watch every day. Jump in!
1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, there's so much work that goes into this that you never think actually goes into it until you're doing it yourself, and it's a really mind-opening experience.
I just like to hang around a bunch of people who have different ideas and come together and make something.
I enjoy just being able to go to the games and being able to record highlights for people I go to school with, and knowing I know these guys and they might want to see these clips after the game and see themselves in a highlight video that we make.
If you want creative freedom and you want to have fun, please come to Media Arts. We would love to have you.
And there's always something to do, and you're never bored. I can definitely use the editing skills and videography skills that I've learned later on in life to 100%.
I really like that there's a strict schedule to things, and every single day when we film GCTV, everybody has a job and they go and do their job, and we get switched out from day to day. And you know, I'm not always an anchor. Sometimes I'll be working on, you know, audio, and so I get to always make sure I'm trying new skills and working on new things. What
appeals to me is there's a sense of creativity, regardless of if you're making some kind of project, like a little sketch, or if you're just making the news. There is, you know, there's a little bit of leeway with what you can do and what you like, what the boundaries of what you can do are.
Normally they have pretty positive reactions. They're just surprised that that's finally them getting to be shown on the big screen and not always the class above them, and this is their time to shine.
You learn how to be in front of a camera, you learn how to edit, you learn how to work TriCaster, you learn a lot of different skills in one class.
Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this empty.
I think videography transfers over to a lot of things regardless of what you actually end up doing, because sometimes making a video is really important even if you're not a professional video maker. A lot of times there's a lot of things in the world that can be talked about and shown through the medium of video.
Your generation knows it better than anybody else. All it takes is one really good video to build a massive social following. Our program can teach you how to do that, as well as the other important fundamentals that goes into film, photography, and radio. So if you're interested in that stuff, you should definitely check out Media Arts.
Any other questions?
Yes. Are the instructors, are they scary or like mean?
I don't know. Let's go ask them.
Father.
What are you smiling at? There's no smiling at JROTC. Stop smiling at me. You know what? If you look at me in that tone of voice again, we're gonna have a problem. What? What do you want?
Sorry, Sergeant.
Oh, now I'm the sorry sergeant, huh? Huh? Why?
Next question. Let's not put that one on video.
All right, next question.
What all is there to do with
Alright.
It's just Pearl back there going. No, literally.
Headley, you got one job. Answer the question.
What are you smiling at? There's no smiling at JROTC. Stop smiling. You know what? If you look at me in that tone of voice again, we're gonna have a problem. What?
Aaron Fuller. We get to build our own projects sometimes for small little competitions in the class. We're learning about reverse engineering right now. It's just all about engineering. How to put myself forward and really use my mind in like those little competitions, that really helps. Probably like all what we're learning about really. It's just really nice to learn about engineering and all the stuff that we go through. Go into it with an open mind. Don't really like expect to have fun, but expect a challenge.
My name's Chevy Adams. I've taken 2 so far. So basically we just like build things. It's with VEX parts and we spend a couple of days building stuff and then we, in the end, most of the time we get to run them off of voltmeter thing. Probably hands-on learning and just like learning how to problem solve with members and like finding the best possible way to build something. Building stuff. Hands-on learning, it's definitely a great option. So, go engineering. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Brad Tucker. I'm the electrical instructor at the Mayfield Graves ATC. I'm excited to share with you some information about what we have going on at the electrical program here. As you can see, in the classroom and shop are full of some big kid toys that help in gaining not only the knowledge but also the skills needed to be successful in the trade after graduation. Pretty cool, huh? This is a snapshot of what the typical timeline looks like for a student who begins the program as a 10th grader. Not all students that apply are able to move from Electricity 1 to Electricity 2. Only the ones who keep their grade up, have a good work ethic, and a good attitude through their first year will be chosen to advance in the program. Who doesn't love a good competition, right? Let's see some students in action. As a student in Electricity 2 and Electricity 3, you're able to be a member of Skills USA. This is a worldwide student organization geared towards the career and technical education students. By participating in this club, students are able to compete in local, regional, state, and world competitions involving skills learned through this electrical program. Always a good time in Louisville for the state competitions. Electricity 1 students have an assigned circuit board that they spend much of the class time working on. Tristan Spraggs here is installing a circuit complete from scratch. Tristan is an Electricity 3 student, so he makes this look pretty easy. This is the same circuit that you as a student would be starting with. The more you complete, the more complex they get. We start from level 0 with these circuits, so don't worry if you don't know anything about electricity. By the time you're a third-year student, you can make it look easy too. Nice job, Tristan. Let's see some more students in action.
My favorite part of the electricity class is the good balance between schoolwork and hands-on work. There's an added bonus of you get to go on job sites to get real-world experiences on actually working on a job site, a house, or a building, and it makes things a lot more fun.
Yeah, definitely. With the knowledge we learned in the classroom, applied in the workshop and on the field, I feel like I'd take on a job right after high school.
Yeah, after I graduated, I was able to get on with a contractor here in Mayfield, and the fundamental skills I picked up from my 3 years in this program really helped me transition into the workforce.
And what would you say to someone considering joining the education pathway?
You should definitely join the pathway. It's a very simple pathway, even though there's a lot of it's very complex, but it's very simple. You get to break it down step by step and walk through it really easily. It's really fun.
I would say most people, when they join the pathway, think you have to be a teacher, and I don't think that's the case. I think this pathway could prepare you for like a number of different careers.
Good, perfect.
I'm Kim Roberts, currently the Education Pathway Advisor, and I have been for the last 5 years.
All right. What are some of the valuable things that you'll get to learn from this pathway?
So when students enter the Education Pathway, they're going to start with the Early Lifespan Development class, and then as sophomores, they're going to take the Professional Educators class, and that's where they really learn about strategies and things that teachers are going to do in the class. As juniors, they have the opportunity to take EDU 180 and 280 through Murray State, as long as they have a 3.0 GPA. At that point, we're learning from a college textbook. They have the opportunity to go and do observations, teach a mini class, help in the Family Resource Center, or in preschools, lots of things that they can experience now in high school instead of waiting till college. As seniors, they get what's called a collaborative clinical experience, and they have a placement with the teacher where they again assist the teacher, help the teacher, teach small groups, even develop lesson plans. So almost just entering into that education pathway really early here in high school.
Right. What are some of your favorite activities in those classes?
My favorite activities would be to go to other classes and watch observations. So I got to go to elementary classes, middle school classes, and high school classes.
This year I have a placement at Fancy Farm Elementary where I'm an assistant for Diane Smithson as a second grade teacher. And then throughout the pathway you get to go to other classes and watch other teachers and learn their strategies, and you get to experience learning how to make lesson plans.
We've done some activities like right now I'm in a preschool class where I get to sit in every day with the preschoolers. We've done activities where we get to make a lesson plan. We've also done small group teaching, so I get to teach a small group in whatever school I'm visiting that day.
What would you say to someone considering joining the education pathway?
give it a try. Even if you're not sure what you want to do in college, this is a great opportunity here at the high school level to decide if this is something you're interested in. I've had many students think that they want to be high school teachers, went on to become special education teachers just based on the experiences they had, or thought that they wanted to be elementary school teachers and decided they fell in love with their middle school placement. So it's just a great opportunity to go ahead and do this while you're a high schooler.
I've been a part of the Early Childhood Education program for 4 years, and over these 4 years I've learned a lot of knowledge about early childhood education, and I've even had the opportunity to intern at one of the elementary schools where I can apply that knowledge that I've learned. And because of that, I plan on attending UK to major in education.
I've been a part of the Early Childhood Education program and the medical pathway for the past 3 years. Throughout these 4 years, I have learned a lot about pregnancy and childbirth and young infants, and I plan to use this knowledge as I pursue a degree in pediatric nursing.
I have been a part of the Early Childhood Education program here at GCHS for the past 3 years, and through the courses and multiple experiences I've had, I've decided that teaching is my true calling, and that's what I'm going to pursue after college.
I've been a part of the culinary program here at GCHS for 4 years now. I have gained a substantial amount of knowledge and have even gotten a job at Wilma's Country Kitchen through the culinary program here at GCHS. I hope to be able to continue using my knowledge from this class to further my culinary skills in the future after graduation.
I have been a part of the Graves County High School culinary program for 4 years now, and we've had a lot of hands-on experience, and with stuff we learn in class and job site experience, I've learned so much, and it's led me to want to pursue a career in baking, and after high school go to culinary school and study pastry arts and baking, and hopefully eventually open my own bakery.
Even though I don't plan to pursue a career in culinary, I still will use the skills I learned in all my classes to provide good food for my friends and family and live a healthy lifestyle on my own.
My name is Maggie Murphy, and I'm a part of Graves County FFA chapter, and this is the Graves County Horse Barn, and what we do here is we have horses and we take care of them, and there are several classes in the ag department that you'll get to experience, such as vet science or any classes like that you get to come over here and ride the horses and brush the horses and learn what to do, how to take care of them, just different things. I hope that y'all will be in FFA, and we're proud for y'all to come to the high school. Thank you.
Well, we do a lot of different things in the ag shop. It just kind of depends what subject we're on. And right now we're taking apart engines and everything, and then we'll eventually do welding, and we do some carpentry stuff, and it just all depends what we're learning at the time.
My name is Micah Smith, and here in the greenhouse we mainly focus on just growing and selling plants here for the public. And here to my right is the aquaponic system, and this goes straight to the school. Everything in the aquaponics goes to the cafeteria. It's never sold. It's just here for all of us at the school to eat. And most of the time when you're in here, you'll either be watering plants, you'll transplant, which is when you'll just take a seed or a plant and move it into another pot or a bigger plot if needed. And that's really about all we do here.
Hello, my name is Charles Price. I'm the welding instructor at the Mayfield-Graves County Area Technology Center, which we simply refer to as the ATC. If your son or daughter believes they might be interested in welding, they should sign up for the basic welding class here at the ATC. All of the welding classes offered at the ATC are in the high school's welder entry-level pathway. The basic welding class teaches welding safety, plasma and oxy-fuel cutting, as well as the basics of SMAW, which is also referred to as stick welding. Students learn to weld with 2 different welding rods, making surfacing and fillet welds in 2 of the 4 welding positions. Students that pass the basic welding course have the opportunity to sign up for more advanced welding courses that will complete their welding training in the stick welding process, as well as introduce them to MIG and TIG welding processes. Welding certification can be earned in the SMAW groove welds with backing course offered for the more advanced welding student. The willingness to work hard, combined with showing up to work on time, passing a drug test, and possessing the skills to do the job can put you way ahead of the rest of the workforce. Welding provides a great way to make a living. Precision Machine out of Paducah is just one of the companies that seek to employ our welding graduates that possess the skills and attitude to be successful in today's competitive job market. 4 of our previous graduates are currently employed in the local Boilermakers Union and enjoy welding and working at one of the plants in Calvert City. Learning to weld can be compared to learning how to play a musical instrument, as in it takes hard work, dedication, and it can be a struggle at times, but it can also be vastly rewarding to those that stick with it and don't give up. So if your son or daughter has expressed an interest in welding, I would like to encourage them to sign up for our welding program and let us help them get prepared for learning, earning, and living the welding life. Stay tuned for a little peek at what it's like behind the welding lens. Thank you for your time and have a good day.
I've been in this pathway all 4 years of my high school career.
4 years.
This is my first year.
I think no matter what kind of career you're going to go into, computer science is always useful.
Helping with like tech stuff at home in this class and help desk.
I'm going to work on computers, work on my own computer. I might put it to use by maybe fixing other people's, getting a job and a career in that.
I've been teaching at Graves County 27 years, but I've been doing the computer science pathway for the last 7. It didn't really exist before then. We just had one computer class, AP Computer Science, before then. And we also have actually 2 pathways, the computer programming pathway and the information support services pathway, which leads into the help desk and computer hardware software maintenance, more inside the computer.
Going into computer science is also a great pathway, even though it's going to be in abundance soon, but it's still a great pathway because people always need more technology people.
Yes, because I'll probably have a computer when I'm older, so I'll need to fix it if it ever breaks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the beginning course, and if you really get into it, you can expand upon your learning. And hey, if you need to replace a computer point, you'll be able to do it yourself, so you can have the freedom to do maintenance and just mess with your computer whenever you want to.
And there are many careers that interlink with computer science and use those skills. So no matter what you do, you can use it as long as you have a creative mind.
It's just cool.
Right now I'm making a couple different apps. One such is one you can keep up with food storage with. So whether it's a restaurant or you're just your own house, you can keep up with what recipes you can make with what you have, is my plan.
Yeah, I work on computers a lot at home.
I've always been curious about how computers work more than how they're built, but also just I thought it would be a good pathway for me since I'm interested in technology. Any interest in technology, computer science is a good path to take.
Just because it's what I like to do, so I figured I might as well do it in school too.
Well, I really like computers. I mean, I took computer science classes and all that, so next up really was computer hardware.
Well, I like computers, and I thought it would be fun, and it is, so.
Definitely, because I definitely hope to go into a computer science related field. It's definitely useful skills to have.
Yes, because since technology, like Darren said, is always like advancing and moving on, there's going to be more ways to like use coding and stuff like that in the future for future jobs.
Coding and just the world of computers and technology is greatly expanding the more time goes on. Just want to be prepared.
I hope to go into a job in this field, and it's definitely a good class to ease into those skills.
And I thought it was just like a really cool concept to learn.
I would love to keep taking classes in this pathway to keep being prepared, and plus it's just fun to mess with computers.
Incoming freshmen need to know computer science because no matter what you're going to do in the future, it's going to be tech related. And understanding programming will enable you to understand what you're working with, even if you're in a medical field or an agriculture field. Some of the combines today are so complex. They have computer programming in them. They're controlled by GPS. It's just amazing how technology is in everything. But really, you need to do what you love to do. And if you love tech, this is a good place for you.
Hi, I'm Camila Montes.
And I'm Cynthia Mateo.
And I have been part of the Mayfield and Graves County ATC for 3 years, and now I'm a senior.
I'm also a senior, and I've been a part of it for 2 years.
The 2 business pathways that are offered are administrative support and accounting.
Some of the classes offered are digital literacy, Microsoft Office specialist, office administration.
We also offer accounting 1 and 2 and accounting internships.
The class size is a max of 20. This helps for students to be one-on-one with teachers and for teachers to be available for students.
I'm a Microsoft Office specialist, and it is the certification that is offered. This allows me to have more knowledge with software, and it allows me to apply it to my school.
Some of the classes I've taken are accounting 1 and 2. Later on in life, it'll help me become a bookkeeper or an accountant.
I have taken office administration, digital literacy, and accounting 1. I could be a secretary or even a computer specialist.
For more information, contact Jamie Moyers at mayfield.kyschools.us. or you can contact kelly.cash@mayfield.kyschools.us.
I want to be a nurse,
Dentistry,
a surgeon,
physical therapist.
Hey guys, Principal Mike Miller at Mayfield Graves ATC. Take a moment to encourage you to sign up for one of our healthcare classes here at the ATC with Miss Hungerford and Miss McMillan. We can provide you with a head start into your healthcare career preparation. Maybe you just have a general interest in the career. We're going to talk to you about careers. We're going to provide you with some good basic foundational skills going forwards.
Hi, I'm Brandy Hungerford, and I'm one of the health science instructors here at the Mayfield Graves County Area Technology Center.
My name is Deidre McMillan. I'm a registered nurse and I teach here at the vocational school. I teach principles of health science, emergency procedures, and medical terminology.
The curriculum that we cover in the health science department will cover every single occupation, whether you're going into dentistry to be a doctor, a nurse, physical therapist. I can go on and on.
All of our programs start with your sophomore year taking principles of health science and your junior year taking emergency procedures and medical terminology. Principles of Health Science is a sophomore class that we really talk about knowledge and skills and the foundation for any healthcare profession that you may want to go into. We touch base on history, legal and ethical issues in medicine, leadership, and basic healthcare industry skills. Your junior year in our program, you'll take medical terminology. In that class, you'll learn 350 word elements to be able to create and understand over 10,000 medical words in a fun and interactive way.
Our emergency procedures class is a class where we teach you how to be an EMR, which is an emergency medical responder, and they provide the basic emergency care until further help arrives. We will teach you things like CPR at a higher level and a lot of the first aid skills that you're going to need to know, and you'll also be able to get certified in CPR as well. Your senior year is where the courses tend to change as you decide which healthcare pathway you want to go into. We have a pre-nursing pathway that's a little deceiving because it's for all healthcare fields, but that is the Medicaid Nurse Aid class, or we call it M&A. And we also offer an allied health pathway, which is a little more generalized. And during the 21-22 school year, we will be offering an EMT pathway. The M&A program is the last class in the pre-nursing pathway, and that is where you really learn to provide patient care, patient assessments to the clinical area. There's a lot of hands-on skills, and it's really that higher level thinking that you see when you get into the medical programs in college. We have clinical settings in an actual medical facility so that we can take what we learn in the classroom out into the real world. Students in the M&A program will take a certification exam, and that will certify them to become an actual nursing assistant.
HOSA is a student organization that focuses on a future in healthcare careers. In HOSA, we are able to serve our community while learning about the healthcare industry. We also get the opportunity to participate in competitions where we get to meet people from all around the world.
Hi, I'm Ellie West and I'm Secretary of HOSA. I joined HOSA this year because I want to be in the medical field, and HOSA is a great way to learn more about what you do in the field.
When I was in high school, I did not take health science classes at the vocational school, but whenever I got to college, I got in my nursing classes. I really started to drown. I struggled very bad, and I know if I would have taken them in high school, I would have done a lot better.
Hi guys, I'm Hannah Winfrey, and I graduated from Graves County High School in 2020. All 3 years of high school, I was involved in the health science program, as well as vocational school and dual credit courses to help me get to where I am today. These classes with Ms. Hungerford and Ms. McMillan showed me that the health field offers so many opportunities. That being said, 2 weeks prior to my high school graduation, I got accepted in the X-ray program at WKCTC. and I am set to graduate in spring 2022, and I couldn't be more excited about it, and I couldn't have done it without them. So good luck, guys.
Hey, sign up, come and see us over here at the ATC.
We would love to have you here at the ATC for health science because, well, basically, it's the best program. Yeah, I said that.
Some of the classes that students are able to take are principles of marketing, normally as freshmen or sophomores, and then travel and tourism, sports marketing, fashion marketing, retail marketing, which is the school bookstore, and then the last class is advanced marketing.
I've taken 3 marketing classes in high school so far.
I have taken 3.
3. You get to do DECA, and you can do FBLA as well.
We get to work on group projects and get to go on multiple field trips.
You get to read different articles about how to do marketing, financial literacy.
So it's always changing, so we change activities from year to year just to accommodate what's going on in the world of business. And the club that we offer in conjunction with our pathway courses is DECA.
I think my favorite part is making new friends and being in groups.
How much fun you have and how much you learn while having so much fun.
The teacher, she's really nice.
My name is Michelle McKee. I teach marketing, the marketing pathway.